Okay, good morning friends. Today we will begin the third model. Yesterday we discussed first and second model, that is present, simple present and present continuous in active in voice. Whereas we discussed today third one, that is present perfect continuous, present perfect. Before we begin this, first we should know the rule, present perfect rule. Subject plus have or has V3 plus object. Subject plus have or has V3 plus object. This is present perfect rule. I write I have written a letter. I have written a letter. This is in present perfect. When you want to change this sentence from active to passive, the same rule, you have to follow the same rules which I told you yesterday. That is, subject will become object, object will become subject. V3 as it is you have to write, and whereas after V3 you have to add I, and you have to mention one more word, B is added. That is very, very important. So when you follow these rules, for example, a letter will become object will become subject. This is level V3 object. Object will become subject. A letter as a letter is singular. That's why you have to use has. A letter written by I will become me. We have to use one more word, be. In present continuous, we have included be, whereas in present perfect, we have to include be. So, when you change this sentence from active to passive, for example, I have written letter, నేను letter రాశాను. Whereas in passive, ఈ letter నాచే రాయబడింది. ఈ ఉత్తరం నాచే రాయబడింది. So, action is completed here. In both sentences, action is completed. Whereas in active or passive, here we are stressing subject. That is, I have written a letter. I have written a letter means నేను ఈ లెటర్ ఈ ఉత్తరం నేను రాశాను. ఉత్తరం నేను ఈ ఉత్తరంను రాశాను. ఈ ఉత్తరం నాచే రాయబడినది. That is the difference between active and passive. Some more other examples I have to write. We'll practice. She has bought cakes. Cakes have, since cakes means plural, cakes have been bought by her. They have given us fruits. Here you can find two objects. In the second sentence you can find two objects. Object 1, object. You can write both. For example, you take fruits. Fruits, since it is a plural, fruits have been given us by them. Fruits ఇవ్వబడినవి ఎవరిచే వారిచే. If you want to write us, we have been given fruits by them. Mark ఇవ్వబడింది. We have been given fruits. We have been given fruits means mark ఇవ్వబడింది. Here we discuss when you follow these sentences, I tell, I am told. You see this, if you follow this, if you see these sentences, I tell means నేను చెప్తా, I am told నేను చెప్పబడతా. See the difference. Here, subject, here V3. Here only subject V1. I tell, నేను చెప్తా. Whereas in passive, I am told, నేను చెప్పబడతా. I love, I am loved. నీ ప్రేమిస్తా, ప్రేమించబడాలి. I smile, I am smiling. Here also, I am smiling means I am laugh. For example, I laugh. నేను నవ్వుతా. I am laugh. Here నేను నన్ను చూసి ఇంకోళ్ళు నవ్వేరని అనుకోండి. I am laugh means నేను నవ్వేనని కాదు. I laugh means నేను నవ్వాను. But whereas in second sentence, I am laugh means నన్ను చూసి ఇంకోళ్ళు నవ్వారు. I am laugh. That is the point you have to remember. In all these three sentences, చూడండి. I tell, నేను చెప్తా. I am told, నేను చెప్పబడతా, ఇంకొకరికి చేయి. I love, నేను ప్రేమిస్తా. I am loved, నేను ప్రేమించబడతా, ఇంకొకరికి చేయి. That is means by someone or some ex, I love, నేను నవ్వుతా. Here, I am loved means నన్ను చూసి ఇంకొకరు నవ్వేరనే అర్థం. Don't confuse when you observe these two sentences. So, you should be very careful. The sentence pattern also. I am loved, I helping her, well, V3, మూడో పాయింట్. So, when you interact with the people, when you speak, you should be very careful while using the active voice or passive voice. So when you want to say something, when you want to express things, either you should express in passive voice or you should express in active voice. But it should not change, it should not deviate the grammar. So should be very careful. So already three models. Fourth model, for example, usually present perfect continuous. There is no passive voice. Present perfect continuous. Remember, only three. That is simple present, present continuous, present perfect. మూడింటిగా ఉంటాయండి. ప్రజెంట్ కంటిన్యూస్కి, సింపుల్ ప్రజెంట్కి, ప్రజెంట్ నాలుగో దానికి ప్రజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్ ఉండదు. కాబట్టి డోంట్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ వెన్ యూ ఆర్ గివెన్ సెంటెన్సెస్ టు చేంజ్ ఫ్రమ్ యాక్టివ్ టు ప్యాసివ్. యూ షుడ్ see whether the sentence in simple present or present continuous ఉందా, present perfect ఉందా. Should be very careful. Don't change it blindly. First you have to identify whether it is in simple present or present continuous. For example, again I will tell you, I tell a story. This is simple present. I am telling a story. This is present continuous. Third one, I have told a story. If you see the difference, I tell a story, this story chepta. I am telling a story, cheptu unnanu. I have told a story, నేను story చెప్పాను. So when you change this sentences, a story is told by me. Third, a story is being told by me. A story has been told by me. See the difference. Same thing. I tell a story. నేను చెప్తా, నేను చెప్తూ ఉన్నాను, నేను చెప్పాను. So when you write sentences, you should identify which whether the sentence is present tense or present continuous or present perfect or present perfect continuous. You should identify. గుర్తించాలి. గుర్తించగలిగితే మీరు చాలా ఈజీ అండి. Simple present అయితే చాలా a story is told by me. If it is in present continuous, you have to add being. If it is present perfect, you have to use in being. That is the difference between present continuous and present perfect. ఈ రెండింటికి చిన్న డిఫరెన్స్ అండి. ప్రజెంట్ కంటిన్యూస్ అయితే బీయింగ్ వస్తుంది, ప్రజెంట్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ అయితే బీయింగ్ వస్తుందండి. దిస్ ఈజ్ సింపుల్ ప్రజెంట్ టెన్స్. వెన్ యూ వాంట్ టు రైట్ పాస్ట్ టెన్స్, I told a story. This is sorry, subject, V2, this is all. A story. Since it is in past tense, you have to write only helping us for past tense. That is was, were. Was is for singular, were for plural. A story was told, told by me. This is past tense. I was telling a story. Past continuous. A story was as is being told by me. This is past continuous. Past perfect. I had told a story. A story had been told by me. These are the three models in past tense: simple past, past continuous, past perfect. If you observe these three sentences, first you take simple past. I told a story. Subject, V2 plus object. When you change from active to passive, you have to follow as original rules. That is, subject will become object, object will become subject, V1 will become V3. Here, V2 will become V3. Because since it is in past tense. So, a story was told by me. I was telling a story. Subject, helping verb, verb plus inform, and object. This is past continuous. When you change the past continuous, you have to add being. In past perfect, I had told a story. In this also, you have to add being instead of being. In present continuous, you added being, whereas in past perfect, you added be. That is the difference between simple present tense and past tense. Okay? Don't forget to use helping verbs. Or here in present perfect we had used earlier simply have or has, but whereas in past perfect we had used only had. Whether it is singular or plural, you have to use only had. So this is the past. Okay? There is no past. There is no passive voice for past perfect continuous. Earlier I told you, even in simple present perfect continuous also you cannot change it from active to passive, or you cannot change it from passive to active to passive even for past perfect continuous. Okay? We will do some more sentences. She had drawn money. First, we identify the sentence, whether it is in present perfect or past perfect. Next, I. You see the second sentence. I am loved by them. Whether it is in present continuous, active voice or present voice, it is in past voice. Here, by, V3, helping verb. So, in such a case, you have to change it from passive to active. See, them will become object, will become subject, that is, they. They laugh at me. See, they laugh at me. How this sentence has changed from passive to active. They laugh at me. Again, me will become I. Laugh will become V3. They will become them. Bio chinnandi. V1 will become V3 again. Helping verb ఒకటి help had చేసాం. సో గుర్తుంచుకోండి, అది ప్యాసివ్ ఇచ్చాడో యాక్టివ్ ఇచ్చాడో గుర్తుపెట్టి. బయో వచ్చింది, V3 వచ్చింది, హెల్పింగ్ వెర్బ్ వచ్చింది. సో ప్యాసివ్లో ఉన్నాడు. ప్యాసివ్లో ఇస్తే దాన్ని యాక్టివ్లో ఉంది. ఐఎమ్ laughed by them. Simply, I am laughed. When you change it from passive to యాక్టివ్ టు ప్యాసివ్, ఐఆమ్ లాఫ్రెడ్ బై దెమ్. ఇన్ యాక్టివ్ దే లాఫ్రెడ్ మీ. నన్ను వాళ్ళు దే మీన్స్ వారు నన్ను చూసి నవ్వారు. ఐఆమ్ లాఫ్, నేను నవ్వబడ్డాను. నేను నవ్వబడ్డాను అంటే నేను నవ్వాను కదా, నన్ను చూసి ఒకరు నవ్వారని అర్థం. హియర్ షీ డ్రాన్ మనీ. సింపుల్గా మనీ హ్యాడ్ బీన్ డ్రాన్ బై హెర్. ఆమెచే మనీ డ్రా చేయబడింది. ఎవరిచే? ఆమెచే. మనీ హ్యాడ్ బీన్ డ్రా మూడో రూపం. మనీ డ్రా చేయబడింది. హియర్ షీ హ్యాడ్ డ్రాన్ మనీ మీన్స్ ఆమె మనీ డ్రా చేసింది. ఇక్కడ మనీ డ్రా చేయబడింది. ఎవరిచే? ఆమెచే. దట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఐడెంటిఫై వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ ప్యాసివ్ ఆర్ వెదర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ యాక్టివ్. యాక్టివ్లో వచ్చినప్పుడైతే ఆమె డ్రా చేసింది మనీ. ఇదే ప్యాసివ్ వచ్చింది ఏంటంటే మనీ ఆమెచే డ్రా చేయబడింది. మనీ డ్రా చేయబడింది ఆమెచే. అది దట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్. ఓకే. I will forward exercise through WhatsApp. Please practice that exercise so that you can acquaint with all models. Okay. Here it's not possible for me to discuss all the sentences, so I will forward 15 to 20 patterns, sentences I will give for practice. So if you practice those sentences, definitely you will find, of course you will get little bit doubts, but no problem. Once you practice those sentences, definitely acquaint with this model. Okay, thank you.